So what we're going to attempt to do is we're going to take this Altoid can and we're going to make some char cloth out of some old blue jeans. I've seen it done on YouTube quite a few times and I've never got to do it myself. I always wanted to. I make a bunch of different fire starters out of things like candle wax. That's a lot of candles. And egg cartons with lint and put the wax over top of it, or you can take egg carton, or not egg carton, but toilet roll, and put the lint in the toilet paper roll and wax over that if you want to. But I haven't gotten the opportunity to do some char cloth, so I went and got some Altoids, and I don't eat these things, so I gave them to my wife, and we're going to try to make some char cloth. So join us. I'm not making a video of us going, come here. The hair. I'm not making a video of us going to a hiking trip.
Oh.
I am making char cloth. You know what char cloth is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he is a tenderfoot in Boy Scouts and almost done with the second class. That's the reason we're going hiking today. We're gonna make a video of that too.
Let's go.
But he doesn't know what char cloth is, so we're gonna try to teach him a little bit about some bushcrafting stuff sooner or later if he get interested in things like that. But char cloth, Altoid can, and do you want to hang with me on this video, or do you want me to do it by myself?
I'll do it.
You do it with me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's gonna hang with me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this Altoid can and we're going to drill a hole in the top of it so that we can allow the gases, the smoke to release out of the tin can. So, and well, you can watch a bunch of char cloth videos on YouTube to get the whole aspect of it. I'm just shooting a video just to show, to see if I can do it. That's all this is. This is not a tutorial. This is to see if I can do it. So we're going to drill a hole so that we can allow the smoke to escape and hopefully turn our blue jean cloth into char cloth and make a fire starter with it. So let's do that. All right, so we're going to put a piece of wood down because we don't want to destroy the wife's crafting table. Ain't that right, Levi?
Yes.
That's right. So we're going to put a piece of wood down. So we're going to drill into that. Very simple. Boom. There's our hole. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our cloth, our blue jean cloth, right in there. I mean, and so from what I understand, I don't really, honestly, know how much to put in there, but they said that you can put a little bit or quite a bit in there. So as long as it fits in the tin, then it'll burn. And so we're just going to put all this in there, and I might be doing it wrong. I don't know, but we're going to find out because the only way you can learn is to actually do it. Mm-hmm. Ain't that right? Because you can watch YouTube videos all day long. You can read bushcrafting and stuff all day long, but until you actually do it and learn how to do it, then you really don't know how to do it. So we're going to put all that in there, close it tight. Now we're going to put it on a fire. Now the fire that I'm going to use, I'm not going to build a fire outside. I saw a YouTube video where someone actually took their cooking stove, their backpacking cooking stove. Yes, I know it uses it. Excuse me. I know it uses a lot of butane or propane, whatever you're using, but I've got enough to, I won't say waste, but I've got plenty. So we're going to put it on the backpacking cooking stove and let this thing cook. And I think I've read or seen that it takes like 15 minutes. I don't really know. We're going to find out. So let's go outside and fire up the backpacking stove and see how long it takes to burn some blue jeans. All right, we're out here with the dogs who will not leave us alone. So we set up our propane tank and our backpacking stove, and we're going to set the Altoid can on top of it, just like that right there. And we're going to burn this sucker for about however long it takes for it to stop smoking. That's the whole point. It's going to burn all the cloth in there, and probably because I have a lot of cloth in there, it might take longer than 15 minutes. I just don't know, but I know I haven't been in there. So we're going to fire the sucker up, and I don't even know if you put it on high or low. But we're going to open that puppy up.
Why does it smell
It just means you like the outdoors. So we're going to let that thing burn. You can see it's already getting black, and you can see it's already starting to smoke out of the top hole because it's starting to burn the cloth inside. So we're going to get away from this because I'm sure the paint is not healthy for us to breathe, and so we'll be back. Alright, so it looks like it is stopped smoking. There's no flame or smoke coming out of the tin. So at this point what we're going to do, and it took about 12 minutes for that to happen. So at this point what we're going to do is we're going to let that tin cool. I've seen some videos where people just open it up straight out, you know, and I think, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing or not because I don't know, but typically from my experience of things, if you try to approach something after it just got through being fired or burned, it can be brittle at that point. I don't know, but we're going to let it cool, mainly because I don't want to put gloves on. So we're just going to let it cool down for about 10-15 minutes, and when it cools down, then we'll check on it and see how the char cloth looks and see if we succeeded or we absolutely dreadfully failed and we got a whole pair of pants to try. So plenty of time and plenty of materials, so it's a fun little project, and let's see what happens. We'll be back. All right, so here we have our tin. I have not opened it yet, so I can't tell you whether we succeeded or not, but the tin is black, so we did succeed at, you know, charcoaling the tin.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was about 12 minutes, and so we're going to open it and see what this looks like, and we are going to be excited if we succeeded, and we're going to run if we failed, because we're going to run out of embarrassment.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
We're going to open this up, maybe. What would like to you?
It's black.
It's black. So I think we succeeded at making char cloth. So this cloth here, it's not very, so I don't know what it should feel like, but it's not crunchy or anything like that. It's kind of soft. So the next test is to take it, we're going to take a piece outside, and we're going to take a ferro rod, and we're going to throw a spark on it and see if it catches fire. If it catches fire, it's black and you get charcoal. So next, the test. Let's take it outside and see if it catches. All right, so we have our magnesium, which we're not going to use. We're just going to use the rod, and we got our spark maker there, and we have our Altoid can of possible char cloth. It stays there. Stop going. And of course, when we start the video, we pick up. So, all right, let's see if this works. Yep, we got us a flame. Look at it
Whoa.
burning right there.
It's the windows.
Got us a flame. So our char cloth worked. We can start. See, it's still going. We can put it in some. No, we put it in some. Better get that in the hand for a burn. Well, tinder. Put it in some tinder, and it will catch on fire, and we'll have us. See, it's already burning the leaf right there. So, I believe we have us a success.
Yes.
Char cloth. Now we got plenty of char cloth. We can take it camping or hiking, backpacking, or whatever we do. So, what do you think, Levi?
I like it. It's pretty cool.
It's still burning. Oops. And it's hot too. I don't even want to touch it. So we'll put it out. But we are in the fire pit, so we're safe here. But that's why we came out here to the fire pit. So hey, success. We don't have to run out of embarrassment. We can say, yay! We made us some char cloth, and pretty excited about that. And it was not very hard. Literally just cut up some blue jeans, some small strips, and drilled a hole and put it in an Altoid can, and put it over at least a backpacking stove, or you can put it in the fire, any kind of flame. Wait till it stops smoking out of the hole. Let it cool, and you got char cloth. It's that easy, and it's a fire starter, and you don't have to worry about putting backs on something, or if you have dryer lint, that's fine, but I'd say success, and we are golden. And now we're fixing to get ready to go to Montgomery Bell and do us a 5-mile hike with a compass. And are you raising your hand?
Yes, I don't.
Go ahead.
Okay, so y'all might be wondering, some of you. Okay, so what if you're camping and you forgot to drill a hole? What do you do?
Probably the easiest thing is you can find a rock with a point on it and another rock to use as a hammer, and just all you want to do is just make a hole. It don't matter. Doesn't have to be a pretty little hole like what I did the drill with. You can take a knife, if you have a locking knife, and just put it on top. It'll hit the top of it, and it'll probably punch a hole in a small thin tin. Anything that will create a hole, as long as it has some way to. We have a bee chasing him. But anything that would create a hole.
Okay. You're welcome. I asked that question.
All right, folks. We'll see you on the YouTubes.
Bye.